Take a good long look, Major, because you'll be attacking that harbor at dawn. The Soviets are baby steps away from developing sea-to-ground missiles. Once those missile subs are underway, we risk losing naval superiority. I can't tell you how PO'd that'll make a lot of people around here. Your job, Major, is to take out those Soviet sub-pens, research centers, anything that'll keep those missiles from getting off the ground. Baby steps, Major. Think baby steps.
General Stavros selected you to lead an attack on a strategic harbor the Soviets have overrun and fortified. You will have to move quickly, for the minute that the Soviets realize that you are in the area, all hell will break loose. The nearby town is somewhat sympathetic to the Soviet cause, so you may want to keep close watch on them. If any of them try to inform the Soviets of your presence, you have permission to terminate the informants.
Reinforcements have arrived.
Hello guys, and welcome to the first mission in Red Alert Retaliation Italy, and also the first mission in Red Alert Aftermath as well.
New construction.
Retaliation was a combination of Counterstrike and Aftermath together, so it's going to be our first opportunity to use the new Aftermath units. Let's start by building up a base here. Now what you can do is build a barracks to intercept the Soviet sympathizer civilian that's heading towards this base here. In a second she's going to pop up just here. And if you can kill her ahead of time, you'll prevent attacks on your base, at least until the Soviets find you later on. I'm not overly fussed about that, so I think I'm just going to let it appear. It will give me some infantry to use in the form of these reinforcements. She comes from this village over here, but whatever. It is what it is. Now, there's not a huge amount of Tiberian, well, there's zero Tiberian, this being Red Alert. There's not a huge amount of ore in this map to use, so you do want to try not to waste anything in the early stages. It's not a shortage to such an extent that you need to worry overly about it. But I will try to not be too wasteful. Let's get a second one of these.
Yes, sir.
Meanwhile, these guys are going to move ahead so I can see where the enemies are going to come from.
At once. Agreed.
There's a small river crossing to the north here.
Agreed. Agreed. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unfortunate. Hello, guys. Oh, hello.
Yes, sir.
This will be the most bizarre kill if I can get this thing here. Have you ever seen anything like it? Okay. Why was he there?
Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. At once. Affirmative.
Utterly bizarre. Never seen anything like that.
Affirmative.
Well, let's move on. More grenadiers up ahead.
Very well.
Yeah, got one. Who cares? We didn't really need those guys anyway.
Construction complete.
Alright. You'll see, actually, I'm going to start stretching to the right here. In fact, that's probably risky. There's a tank just there. Let's go for another power plant before I do anything else. Let's not do that. I want a barracks, just in case. We did let Maria find us, so they will be starting their attack soon-ish. They're never anything to worry yourself about, though. Power next.
Training. Unit ready. Training. Unit ready.
Reporting and waiting.
Team 3.
Complete.
War factory. Get ourselves some anti-tank here. Don't want to waste our time with rocket soldiers. Too slow, too vulnerable, too expensive. Very niche in their use. Thought I saw somebody coming here. You'll see this village here, if I hover my cursor over it, it's still neutral. So not detected as an enemy. Here's a Maria, but I don't think it was the one that came to our base. Because you can target her more readily. Oh, interesting. Okay, this is why I got these guys for defense.
Very well, of course. Very well, affirmative.
Construction options.
More refineries.
Reporting, yes, sir.
Finish them off. A little bit of repairs there. Do you know what I actually need more? I need a radar dome so I can see. We'll forego a bit of cash at the moment. Later on we'll have plenty.
No, affirmative. Of course.
Deal with them next. They're doing a kind of raid here.
Very well.
Running through our base.
Under attack.
Affirmative.
Repairing.
Quick repair.
Unit ready. Building. Construction
Okay,
complete.
2 mediums should be enough to hold off a single heavy. At least get me some reinforcements if I need it. Okay, there we go. That's more like it. And I'm going to get an AA gun here. I'm going to preempt the aerial attack on my base by putting an AA gun to the north here, luring the Heinz in this western base, Soviet western base, to the north.
Construction complete.
I think just here should be good. And with a bit of luck, those Heinz will show up and get blown out of the sky. Now you can build a tech center here for your first look at the new units in Red Alert Retaliation, in Aftermath really. But I don't think I'm going to bother with that, if I'm honest. I think instead I'm just going to focus on getting a huge number of these. And to that end, I need some more harvesters. Somewhat concerned by the lack of Heinz. Maybe I can lure them in with a tank. Park him up there. Come on, maybe they haven't built them yet. That's entirely possible. I've never rushed in this mission, so it's entirely possible that these northern bases don't start fully deployed. They have 3 bases, the main one being the back left corner here. They've got a western base and an eastern base over on that side as well. So we're going to be doing like a backwards S through the map. We'll end up in the top corner there from where we started. Still very confused as to why that submarine was there. There's actually a whole bunch of submarines in the water. I need to quickly come down here and clear an area.
Unit ready.
There he is. Let's keep moving here. Come on, don't stop. Keep moving. And we're gonna put another one down there. And we're not gonna stop there either. We're gonna keep going.
Unit ready.
Let's go and squish them. And then we will also look at getting a bit more power and a few more refineries. Goodbye, Grenadiers.
Acknowledged. Yes, sir.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building. Construction complete.
Heinz, where you at? Get some more power down there. We're also going to get another one of these. You could get a tech center at this point, but if you're thinking to get a satellite, for whatever reason, there are no satellites available to you as a superpower in this map. So the tech center will get you some more Aftermath units, but nothing that practical, if I'm honest.
Of course.
Oh, that's slightly worrying.
Unit ready. Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
On hold.
Temporarily. Oh, okay, no. More cash coming in. 4 harvesters is not enough. Let's come on. Let's get more.
Unit
They've
ready.
got more ore veins here than I remember.
Construction
So
complete.
maybe cash is less of an issue than I thought it was going to be. Hello, Heinz. There we go. Finally, you made your appearance.
Is under
And
attack.
goodbye.
Yes, sir.
You go and deal with him. There we go.
Repairing. Unit
Who's
ready.
firing? These guys are.
Building.
Okay, well, we can deal with you.
Reporting. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Move to intercept down there.
Waiting orders. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Let's get another one.
Reporting. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Let's really get our economy going.
Vehicle report. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Infantry from the
Unit
north now.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
I'd hardly say all hell has broken loose when we were discovered. We didn't even make any attempt to stop ourselves from being discovered, and
Waiting orders.
all this resulted in is a handful of infantry.
Affirmative.
There's the second Hind there.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Now I'm almost certain then that their base does not start fully deployed to the north, which makes me think I could have rushed, but never thought to.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
More cash.
Unit ready.
Hello, Grenadiers.
Affirmative.
Let's do a bit more. Hang on.
Affirmative.
No, let's deal with them first. Harvesters can take care of themselves.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Awaiting orders. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Reporting. Affirmative.
Base is under
Acknowledged.
attack.
Acknowledged. Reporting.
Okay, let's
Acknowledged.
finish scouting here.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Make sure this area is all clear.
Building.
War factory.
Unit
Oh, I
ready.
don't want to stop making them.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Oh, hang on. Who are you? Oh,
Acknowledged.
hang on. We've got an issue.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Yeah, he's got bite.
Yes, sir.
We're about to lose something here. Let's be quick
Affirmative.
on the cell. if need be.
Awaiting order.
Let's
Acknowledged.
position ourselves actually to the left of him, because when
Affirmative.
Unit
he
ready.
unloads, there's going to be a lot of guys. I want to deliberately block their path.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Excellent.
Affirmative.
Okay, that works actually.
Awaiting order.
What's this?
Affirmative.
No, not you. Not you alone. Everybody
sir.
together.
Acknowledged.
Let's move him. Deal with him first. He's the quicker to bring down.
Ready.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Oh, okay, they're falling asleep there. That's fine.
Affirmative.
We won't question it.
Construction complete.
Yes, sir.
Another one of you.
Primary building selected.
Reporting. Acknowledged.
I heard something.
Unit
Team 3,
ready.
where you at?
Yes, sir.
Base is under attack. Building.
Waiting orders. Acknowledged.
You're going to be quicker.
Acknowledged.
Get over here.
Unit ready. Building.
Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Rather ridiculous attack there.
Vehicle acknowledged.
Right, let's start going for this base on the side here.
Affirmative.
I have so much cash.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative.
Let's get some even more
Acknowledged.
tanks here.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit
Reporting.
ready.
Affirmative.
Building.
We can crank him out at incredible speed, I'm sure.
Affirmative.
I'm
Acknowledged.
just going to leave my base
Ready.
undefended.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Right, everybody here is going to be team 1.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit
Acknowledged.
ready. Building.
Affirmative.
Let's move to the north now.
Affirmative.
We're about to move in on the
Acknowledged.
first base here.
Affirmative.
Now the construction
Unit
yard at the
ready.
back in the last
Building.
base is going to
Affirmative.
continually repair the things that we have
Affirmative.
destroyed. But what we can do is run them out of money
Ready.
essentially, so we don't need to worry about that.
Affirmative.
Construction complete.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Do a quick bit of squishing there.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
A lot of flame turrets in here, but not much else to worry about.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Lost.
Acknowledged.
I can see
Unit ready.
something big here.
Building.
They seem to be distracted.
Affirmative.
Yes, okay, they're moving away. Let's not
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
cause any trouble that we don't need to.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Got units coming in from the left here. Let's turn our attention to them.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready. Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
We know we've got a couple mammoths moving this way.
Reporting. Affirmative.
Engage.
Ready.
Yes, sir.
Team 1,
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged.
pull to the back
Affirmative.
so all our units don't get stuck behind walls dealing with it.
Ready. Building.
Acknowledged.
Flame turret spawning in our midst there.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Okay, he's... Oh no, okay, I thought he was going to retreat, but apparently not.
Ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Deal with him next.
Affirmative.
I've only seen one mammoth. Where's the other one gone?
Building.
Affirmative.
Sorry, dog. You gotta die.
Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Building. Primary building selected.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Yes, sir.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Acknowledged.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged.
Again, they will rebuild things here, so we're gonna have to return to it later.
Acknowledged.
Hopefully, though, if I can get a line of sight on a
Unit
silo, I
ready.
can see what kind of cash they got.
Building.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Yes, sir. Affirmative.
Quite frankly, I can add everything to the
Affirmative.
south here now, because I'm
Unit
unlikely
ready.
to get
Affirmative.
Building.
flanked.
Acknowledged.
We'll ignore the mammoth.
Acknowledged.
No, we won't. We'll
Affirmative.
deal with him first.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Another one from the north there.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Bye.
Affirmative.
Unit ready. Building.
Okay, that's good. We were pulling them away by
Base
attacking
is
their
under attack.
harvester there.
Yes, sir. Acknowledged.
Unit ready.
Let's move up this way.
Building.
Not worried about them, especially. Let's move into this base. We're unstoppable at this point.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Building.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Fine with that.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
We'll ignore that guy on the top right.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Let's move further into the base here to pull our guys away from him.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Unit
Affirmative.
ready.
Okay, this is going well.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Unit ready.
Affirmative.
Mammoth doesn't seem overly fussed in pursuing.
Affirmative. Affirmative.
Base is under
Affirmative.
attack. Unit
Acknowledged.
ready. Building.
Fine.
Sufficient funds.
Acknowledged. Affirmative.
He's scared off.
Unit ready.
We've actually run out of cash, believe it or not.
Acknowledged.
I can see something, looks like a flame turret is being rebuilt in the other base.
Building.
Acknowledged.
Right, enough of this.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
You can
Acknowledged.
see from the silos that they have no money.
Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative. Yes, sir. Acknowledged. Affirmative.
Break them off.
Awaiting orders. Yes, sir.
Right, this should be more than enough. Let's go.
Affirmative.
Charge into the base.
Acknowledged.
Hello.
Acknowledged.
Right, I'm going to attack from the top left corner first here in the hopes of punching a hole through their wall and then going for the power
Acknowledged.
to bring down the remaining Tesla coils.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Affirmative.
Ready.
Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Okay, power's down. Let's make sure they don't restore it.
Vehicle reporting.
And okay, we can now move everybody on the map. Continue to focus on the power.
Unit ready.
You can see how my guys are targeting the Teslas.
Affirmative.
So I want to ensure that they do not accidentally bring that power back online.
Affirmative. Acknowledged. Acknowledged.
Further along here.
Acknowledged.
Now there is a whole bunch of subs in the water, but thankfully we only need to destroy the base to finish the level, so I don't need to worry about getting a naval yard.
Acknowledged.
There's too many Teslas here to really make it
Unit
an
ready.
effective strategy to attack from the sea.
Affirmative.
Be
Insufficient funds.
better off just doing what I'm doing here, having an overwhelming number of tanks.
Acknowledged.
Keep pressing in here to the right.
Affirmative.
Last structures. Actually, there's a sub pen down here I want to deal with.
Is under attack.
Affirmative.
Oh,
Structure sold.
Yeah, okay. Okay.
Unit lost. Unit ready. Building.
Okay.
why did everybody stop firing there?
Cancel. Training. Unit ready.
That did not work as I anticipated.
Unit ready.
Waiting orders.
Last minute delay
Yes,
to
sir.
wiping them out. At least we got the sub pen.
Reporting. Affirmative, sir. Affirmative at once.
Give me my
Repair.
radar back.
Repair.
Something big just exploded.
Repair.
Screen shook. Am I out of cash, really? Fine. I don't need this.
Sold.
Give me that radar back. My base is unfinished and I cannot have that.
Construction
There we go. Okay, power's restored.
Yes, sir.
Right, moving on, guys.
Acknowledged.
Let's finish this.
Affirmative. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. Acknowledged. Affirmative. 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 Acknowledged.
Last
Affirmative.
airfield.
Affirmative.
And our first mission in Aftermath is going to be complete.
Waiting order. Acknowledged.
Mission accomplished.
Interesting that we still had to kill the infantry at the end there, because there's at least 5 other subs in the waters, assuming they didn't build any more at a later point. So it's strange to me that we had to bother. We lost one structure. What was that? I'm pretty sure I sold. Maybe they destroyed the power plant before I sold it. Whatever. Easy enough mission. We didn't see any of the new technology. We could have used the chrono tank and the what was it? The demolition truck as well. I don't think we could use the medics. No, not medic. Field mechanic for some reason. And we couldn't use the satellite either, so weird selection of available tech in that level. We're moving on to the next Allied mission in Italy now, in the nick of time, and that's going to give us our first chance to play with the new Aftermath unit, so I think we get a couple of chrono tanks and maybe a demo truck in that mission as well. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll be back soon.